It really isn't. Hello. Today might be a little silent and a little sad. Depends. Because I'm not very happy, if we're being honest. I'm a little depressed. I woke up, depressed and confused. And so we are making myself dabi, so I have to take a shower. And I don't just like rot in my own gross. Yeah. And if you think that's gross, I think you are privileged as fuck. And you should shut your fucking mouth. We're moisturizing a lot because I don't want dry skin. Oh, no, I do not. Well, I also not putting on sunscreen today because I have not been outside. I have not even opened my window. And I probably won't the rest of the day, so if you're gonna be like, oh my god, she's not putting on sunscreen for once. Please fuck off. I am legit, like, I am a little, I'm more than a little sad. I'm very sad today. Okay. So, yeah, that's my day. I'm not doing okay, like at all. I talk to this friend I talk to sometimes about the stuff happening in my life, and she was like, "It seems kind of like you're getting years," and I'm like, "That doesn't make sense." She was like, "It really doesn't," and I was like, "Uh-huh." And so this is my life. This is my job. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sad. I'm fucking sad. I'm stressed out and I'm sad and I fucking my skin's peeling off me and just thank you. So yeah, so we're getting into dabi today because frankly I really do need a reason to shower. I'm quite sad. And doing dabi is different than normal makeup. I feel like people don't realize that. Like normal makeup, I'm not painting my neck and my ears and the insides of everything. Dabi, I am, and so that's like a. Well, we can sit in Willow and be sad together. But yeah, I think I'm gonna crochet like keychains. I think I'm gonna start doing that for a while. And selling those. Because like I like making my bags, so I end up with a lot of scrap doing that. Not a lot, but and they're also a little more expensive, so I think I'm gonna start like selling little keychain dudes for like $15. But yeah, I'm I'm quite sad also. I think we're gonna do like latex and everything, which is gonna be a bitch. I'll just kick them out of my life. That was too much product. It's so much, it's getting my fucking hair. Wow, thank you. Isn't Silence of the Lamb about, scary ass shit? Thank you so much. Oh, please go fuck off. I'm 19 and doing nothing with my life, and I wake up every day thinking, why? Just why? And I go to bed every night thinking, that was disappointing. That's every day of my life. I don't know what I'm doing. Please, please, go fuck off and die. Someone straight up was like, in the short I posted about how my stress is making my skin peel, was like, God loves you. And my first comment was, people like you make me want to kill myself. And then I realized, oh shit, that might jeopardize the channel, so I deleted it. And I replaced it. I can't remember what I replaced it with. But thank you so much for coming in here, being a fucking creep, and thinking I was a minor. Please, go yourself. I'm gonna report you. That was rude. I don't care. I don't care. I'm too sad to fucking care. My goal is to use as much of my makeup as I humanly possibly can. Like, so much of it into little scraps that I can, like, actually buy makeup and it not be shameful. Because I own a lot of makeup and I should not be owning more makeup. It's really, really bad, in fact. And so, I'm trying to, use it all up in a way. I own too much of it. Now. America. And the world's on fire, my life is shit, and everyone fucking hates everyone else. And we are all violent and angry. And I wanna die. Every day I wake up and then I comments being like, God loves you. If God loved me, if he fucking loved me, and he knows everything, as he supposedly does, why the fuck am I living here? Why the fuck was I born to these people who had me out of sin? If he's so real and loves me so much, and why the fuck does he keep sending little racist ass fucking religious boys to try to fuck me? I am tired. I am mad. I'm gonna behead someone. I'm gonna do it. I am so done. I wonder why I broke. Men. Men is why I broke. Oh yes, I'm going to ignore the fact that my planet's on fire. That makes perfect sense. The world is on fire, and everyone's mad, and a lot of people are really mad at me, and just every day I think, why am I here? What am I doing? Why am I here? And then people love to leave us to toy with my fucking emotions. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my lord, someone can't support me. My own parents couldn't support me. Do you think I give a fuck? I can't support you. I was blatantly ignored by the people I lived with. To this day. They ignore me. To this day. Because I supposedly talk that much. Do you know how mean it is for your parents to sit there and be like, do you hear something? I don't hear something. I don't hear anything. It's really mean. And it makes quite the violent individual. I am crazy wow. You know what made me crazy? A mother who hated my guts when I was a child. And a father like lived here and was never really around. And the golden sibling who just my mother fucking adores. You know what makes me lose my mind? When I bring men home and my parents love him way more than me. And they sit there and they give advice to this motherfucker they barely know. But they won't give me advice because I don't exist. Because I'm dead. Sometimes I feel like I have that fucking disorder where it's this crazy fucking disorder. I think some fucking rock in what Germany had it. You think you're dead. It's a batshit disorder. But sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I like legit am like, am I like alive? That's typically when like people are acting like I'm dead to my face. It triggers that little voice being like, am I dead? What's happening? Am I dead? It's not a fun voice. It's actually quite the scary voice. I'm gonna try to make my nose look more like small at the tip. Like a little upside down triangle. I love how this motherfucker called me crazy, but he said I look 16. I'm 19. You're 3 years off. But I'm crazy. I'm crazy for not wanting religious fucks telling me God loves me. I'm crazy. Oh, go the fuck away, sir, since you're calling me crazy. Go the fuck away. You are not wanted. Go away. Go the fuck away. She's crazy. Go away. Go the fuck away. You're not gonna be here. Go the fuck away. Go burn alive for all I care. Ugh, what now? Why the hell can no one talk with you? Have we not heard me speak? I am sad, which means I don't talk. And when I do talk, people named mom and dad blatantly ignore me. And these are the same people that blatantly did not socialize me as a child. So I have no social skills, which is not fun when you're a grown adult. It's in fact very scary when you're a grown adult. And then I bring home what? He's wondering if you wanna. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my mother. She's making dinner. Well, all the sport I get is her making dinner. Thank you. It's been different since I re-bleached my halo-y bit. I'm gonna try to stay on top of the touch-ups for this go around. Yeah, I know. I already read that. I said thank you. Why are you repeating your damn self? I hate it when you guys repeat yourselves. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was not socialized as a small child. In fact, my socializing ended when I was like 3. And before that, I only talked to these like kids next to me in this trailer park I grew up in, and they were first generation immigrants from Mexico, I think. And so, I was thinking about this literally, like yesterday. I think that's why they had such a hard fucking time with my speech as a kid. Because like, one, there's the southern base, like southern accent base. It all comes from this like flat southern accent, and then I learned how to pronounce a lot of things from people whose first language was Spanish and mine was not. So I think it created this weird twang that they couldn't figure out how the fuck to fix. So nobody could understand a damn word I was saying. And so I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh my god, that might be why I was in speech therapy for 10 years. Was because I had the traditional pronunciation of someone who has like no Spanish first language wise. But I never learned Spanish. I know very little Spanish. Sometimes a little thing will get unlocked in the back of my hand. Like, I remember that. But it's bad. It's bad. And so I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god, this weird dialect doesn't fucking exist. My dialect as a child didn't exist because it was made unnaturally by myself. So I just made a fucking dialect, I think, when I was a kid. I'm doing dabi, yeah. And so I was thinking, I was like, oh my fucking god, that actually makes so much sense. Why all these children didn't know what I was saying. Speak of the fucking devil. Anyway, so I think that might actually be like why my voice was so off as a kid. Because one, I had a mumbling problem because nobody wanted to hear me talk. So I just mumbled everything. And I couldn't pronounce half my things. Because the roof of my mouth is unnaturally high compared to like my teeth, and all my teeth are kind of small. So I had a hard time learning how to pronounce a lot of things as a kid. Like, I think my R's were a problem at one point, and then my TH's, I think, were a problem. and S's might have been too. A lot of them. I would have to look back at papers, but a lot of different things were problems at different points, and that was from me getting enrolled in school to 8th grade plus a year, because I repeated a year by then. So like 9, 10 years, literally. And I think it literally fucking happened because I didn't have children speaking English as their first language to me. I had children speaking English as their second language, like very beginning speaking to me. And I think that's what fucking happened. I like adapted this weird dialect that doesn't, it's not real. It's not a real dialect. I made it up, I think. Which is batshit. Like, that's fucking insane. Because you would think, is I was there, that's where I learned how to talk. I moved here to white people land, as I call it. And I still just spoke like that. And now it's devolved into this kind of like very southern accent, which is a safe space for me because it's the only way I can get people to understand the words coming out of my mouth. But now I say things like "what" when I'm stressed out, and that, like, I pronounce "white" like "what." And the more stressed and the more bad, the more southern I get, and then I don't make sense all over again. So I've developed this weird, like sweet spot. But a lot of words I still can't pronounce off like the top of my head. I have to really think about it. And then a lot of words that are Spanish words I still pronounce really fucking correctly. Like I'm not even I don't know. I don't know. It's my theory. I would have to like look back at shit. But that's my theory on what the fuck happened. That's my theory. No, I was not talking about makeup. I was talking about my dialect as a child. But yeah, my dad thought it was fucking hysterical. He thought my dialect as a child was fucking hysterical. And looking back, it honestly, it just sounds like he thought it was funny because stupid fucking low level reasons that don't make sense in the modern day. Because I still talk that fucking way. If I talk, I'm really bad. And I just talk down to myself when I was really shy as a child. And a lot of I sounded like I had when I was really young, because that's how I learned a lot of words. It would get pointed out to me originally. And I'd be like, I'm not trying. Thank you. But yeah, to wrap up my words from earlier about my dialect, I think it's this weird like made up dialect I just made up. I guess it could be referred to as like kind of how the transatlantic accent was in Hollywood during the 20s and stuff. And it was that weird kind of dramatic, like, speech. Not the 20s, like the 30s. I guess that happened, but only with me. I'm not sure, honestly, why. Because it just sounds like I was being a little shit. But I wasn't. I was just trying to talk, and no one could understand what I was saying. And I was a very upset child about this too. Like, nobody. Literally, like, nobody understood a damn word I was saying. And the people that really liked to point it out were little white children and old white substitutes. Because I didn't talk. Because no one could understand me. And so let's say, because I had inclusion all throughout school because I'm severely dyslexic. And I was like painfully silent. They couldn't get me to do things if I didn't have someone like writing down my things that I'm saying, like whispering to them. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. And so like there was a handful of occasions as a small child where I wouldn't have my normal teacher who was like briefed on all my like isms of me. I didn't have my inclusion teacher. I think a couple of times there weren't students that knew how I was because they had known me for years and like could understand me sort of. And so a handful of times substitutes were just fucking dicks to me. I was a very emotional child because I didn't talk at home either. I spent all my time like playing with my dolls very dramatically. Like my whole childhood. I didn't have a phone because no one gave me one. And I played a lot of Minecraft too. I really loved Minecraft as a kid. And so there was a handful of times where teachers were just mean as fuck to me. I remember one time I think I had like mumbled very softly to myself. I'm like 10, maybe 11. I'm like 4th grade, 5th grade, probably 5th grade. And this teacher who's like 100 and an old white woman and fucking, let's be honest, probably a racist bitch, sees me like, I guess like mumble to somebody else like, oh, shut up. And she had made it very clear she doesn't tolerate talking, but that motherfucker was talking and she didn't reprimand their ass. Anyway. And fucking, you can take a guess what behind me looked like. And then she sees me, who's very tan and has very dark hair. And like, I have physical like baby hair all over my body as a child. Like I was a little tan hairy child. And she like straight up made me cry. Like wouldn't let me speak. I was stuttering so bad because I was having like, I had been experiencing the startings of anxiety attacks. And you know something? Most likely, my teacher, because all my teachers adored me as a kid, probably wrote something down of the essence of Avery has an inclusion teacher. The teacher's not going to be there today. She's like, we treat her like she's mute. I wasn't mute, but I got like mute treatment because I wouldn't talk to other students really. And my teacher probably wrote that down somewhere. Let's be fucking honest. And that bitch probably didn't read it. And then she yelled at me. And then I legit cried. And I remember walking back into the classroom trying so fucking hard not to like have an actual panic attack. Like looking back at it, I'm getting tight chested now. And I remember walking back in that room full of kids who have known me or like been around me for the last like 5 years. All make this face of, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Not wrong with me. What the fuck is wrong with that teacher? And I don't think I ever got an apology from anyone. I don't think she said in the notes that she made a student cry. I never talked about it because I didn't talk. But I hate that bitch, and she's dead. She's probably dead now, and I'm fucking glad. It's like, how are you as a grown-ass woman? Grown. Like, literally over 60, 70. Like, gray hair. Like, gray, like, white. Gonna make a 10-year-old girl who doesn't speak cry. Keep in mind, I still didn't really talk until I was like 13, 14. And that literally had to be like taken out of me as a child. I had to get like the fear of talking taken out of me. Fucking, it was bad. It was bad. And because I was in collusion, I also had in school like mandated therapy. Just like, I had been marked down as like emotionally irregulated. Like, I didn't have a place for my emotions to go. So if you put me wrong, I cried. Just blatantly. I'd get very upset, very devastated, and just, I'd get so upset. And it was literally always, like, I look back at those situations and I'm like, I was not overreacting at all. I'm surrounded by a bunch of kids who don't believe, a handful of them don't believe I'm from here, don't understand a word I'm saying, have never tried to be my friend, never spoken to me, never cared, and like, have repeatedly been rude. Like, so fucking rude. And this weird, just, it's this behavior I can't even explain. And then these children are blatantly rude to me. And say hurtful ass shit. And I cry. And I look back and I'm like, if someone said that now, I'd curse them out. I didn't know curse words when I was like 10. All these kids are treating me like I'm some sort of zoo animal. And it's not even bullying. It's just fucking hatred. It's not even like, haha. No, it's just fucking rude. And a lot of those people are still in the district we went to school in. And they all are graduating now, and I graduated 2 years ago. So, I think we all know who won. And it was not them. Not them at all. And I hope they all, like, low-key burn. I hope they get fired from their first jobs and are treated like shit by bosses and just like, because they're still bad people. Like, to this day. It's really upsetting that they couldn't, like, evolve. You're a fucking person. Evolve. But no. You were a dick as a kid. You're a dick as an adult. And fucking hell. These motherfuckers are probably gonna be the same ones in my fucking email when I get famous as fuck one day. Being like, I always thought you were like so cool. And I'm gonna be like, Ashley, you try to dress code me because you had no tits. When we were all like, that happened. That was weird. Please stop with the borderline fucking disgusting shit of I love you. You don't know me. Me complaining about my life a lot, which is common for here. But yeah, fucking childhood was weird. Hey, JJ, how are you? Fun, 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 fun. Your little sister should not be watching me. Literally. Like, motherfucker, I just talked about the weird, like, fucked up shit my childhood was. And how I invented a dialect. Thanks. feel like maybe I should glue down my eyebrows and do teeny tiny little eyebrows. That's definitely going to be carved out, but you never know. Bad.